Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic of faith, of Aqidah. That Allah, where is Allah? Now this question is considered by number of Muslims as irrelevant and of no importance. But in fact, this question, it relates to the faith of a Muslim. The proof is the hadith which is narrated by Imam Muslim in his Sahih, that a slave girl was brought before the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ asked, "Where is Allah?" Now this indicates that this question is a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. He was the first person to ask that where is Allah? Had this question been un-Islamic or against the Quran and Sunnah, how the Prophet ﷺ would have asked this question from a girl? So it is a sunnah to ask, where is Allah? The slave girl replied that Allah is above the heavens. The Prophet ﷺ kept quiet, means he was satisfied by the answer of the girl. Had the answer been incorrect and erroneous, the Prophet ﷺ would have surely objected and disapproved to that answer, to that reply. But the Prophet ﷺ was satisfied, he kept quiet, means it is a sunnah to ask, where is Allah? And if anybody replies that Allah is above the heavens, that answer is correct. Then the Prophet ﷺ asked another question, "Who am I?" She replied, "You are the messenger of Allah." The Prophet ﷺ called Muawiyah raziyallahu anhu and said, "O Muawiyah, set her free, for she is a believer, she is a mu'minah." Now the Prophet ﷺ called that slave girl a mu'minah when she replied that Allah is above the heavens. This means, this indicates that this is the faith of a true Muslim. Now we are going to discuss the faith of the general Muslim population. In general, the Muslims, they think that Allah is everywhere, in every place. Now this faith is totally against the Quran and the Sunnah, because you cannot mention a single name of a companion of the Prophet ﷺ. We call him Sahabi, or the Tabi, the one who follows the Sahabi, or the Tabu Tabi, the one who keeps company with the Tabi. You cannot mention a single name from the Salaf that he said Allah is everywhere in every place. You cannot mention a single name. It means there is consensus of the Salaf that Allah is above the heavens, on his arsh or throne. But there are certain people, they think there is a verse of Quran in Surah Al-Hadid, وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ. Allah is with you wherever you are. They extract the meaning from this verse of Quran, that Allah is everywhere with every person. But actually, I will make it clear that the Salaf and all the Mufassireens who interpret the Quran-e-Kareem, they have written in their books that this means that Allah is with his creature by his knowledge, not by his self or not by his essence, but by his knowledge. He is with every person, with his creature. Now, if you will ponder over, whenever a person he invokes Allah, his hands are raised in the upward direction. Even his faith is that Allah is everywhere, yet he does not draw his hands on the right side or on the left side or in the downward direction, but his hands also go up in the upward direction. It means that his natural disposition tells him that Allah is above the heavens in upward direction. And you will read in Quran Kareem, Allah fis sama, in ahadith. What does this mean? That Allah is in the upward direction. He is the most high above all his creatures. No one is above the Allah. He is in the upward direction, and this is the meaning of the name of the Allah, Al-Ali. Al-Ali means he is the most high. So the natural disposition of a person also tell us that Allah is above the heavens in the upward direction. There are so many verses of the Quran and the ahadith of the Prophet ﷺ that Allah is above the throne in the upward direction, and you cannot mention a single name from the Salaf who has said that Allah is everywhere in every place. Even the Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayh, so many people who think that they are the followers of the Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayh, but have they ever read the faith of the Imam Sahab? The Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayh, when asked about a person, about a man who says that I do not know where is Allah, Imam Sahab replied, he has met kufr. He has met kufr. He has committed kufr, because the Allah Ta'ala says, Ar-Rahmanu alal arsh istawa. Rahman is above his throne, above arsh. If anybody says that he does not know where is Allah, he is going to commit kufr. These are the words of the Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayh. So Islam does not accept the vague and unclear Aqidah or faith. Islam demands from the Muslim a faith that is clear cut. There is no vagueness in that faith or Aqidah. So we should pray Allah, invoke Allah, that Allah may guide us and Allah Ta'ala may shower His blessings, mercies, bounties upon us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.